Okay, so this is for Aquarius. So I pulled a card for you, and we have the Two of Earth. See her right here. She's juggling these eggs, and she has something growing inside of her right here. And then we have on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Air. And then the messages we have below it are Wolverine, Little House on the Prairie, Multi-Talented, New Jersey, Floor, and Uncharted. So, I know typically this I would normally take as being your energy, but for some reason I'm feeling like this is like an energy that is like interrupting, being intrusive. And we're going to get more into that, but we also have Wolverine and Little House on the Prairie. And these two messages together remind me of from the Wolverine movie. I think it's at the very beginning of one of the movies where he's finally like found peace, and he's created like this life with a woman, and he's like a lumberjack, and they've like settled down, and there's like this really romantic kind of vibe going on. And then all of a sudden, like, it's like his old life catches back up to him. I think it's Wolverine Origins. I could be wrong on that, but I believe that's what it is. And anyways, it just like, it kind of feels like there's like this interruptive energy, like an intrusive energy. And I'm not sure what New Jersey has to do with this, because obviously not everyone is going to have a connection to New Jersey, but we have New Jersey here. So we have multi-talented, and that reminds me of like all of these eggs that she's juggling. These could be like visions of like ideas of like projects you're working on, and just like highly talented, have all these different seeds growing, all these eggs about to hatch potentially. Then we have Floor. Making sure that you're not juggling too much, because it looks like it's like in a delicate balance right here. And if she drops one of them and it hits the floor, that's like an egg broken. And I mean, they look like dreams and like things that you've cultivated, and you wouldn't want anything to hit the floor and break. So just being mindful. So Uncharted like has come up a lot for me recently, specifically to do with my dreams, because I've had a lot of like really weird dreams and nightmares. And so but I asked for guidance on it, and it said like a part of the message was about being uncharted, like it was uncharted territory, and something about like kind of like acting in a movie where there's like all these different moving parts, and something about like a stunt man. And so, and that was kind of like the reason for like the dreams that I was having. Like there's like this, it's almost like an action movie, and there's like these stunt men or stunt doubles, and it's not actually what you're seeing. It's like a play unfolding. And it's something that you're mapping out. It's uncharted territory, which means that you're creating a map in some way. Floor. this could also be like the intensity of like the dreams, like a nightmare, like the intrusive energy of a nightmare. And feeling like it's invading maybe even your eggs, the things that you're growing, the things that you are trying to hatch. I wrote a poem, just reminded me of that, about like someone overtaking and trying to take more from you. Like they already have enough and they're trying to take more from you, but you need that to water your own seeds. My book literally just fell. That is crazy. The giant reacts, but I need the seeds. I need the water. Like the giant trying to take the water. The giant is a giant. It has already a lot. But if you like think of yourself as like David, I need my own water. I need the water to water my seeds. Like, because I'm cultivating the water, it's mine. So I choose to do with it what I want to do. And just because you're a giant doesn't mean that you can have it. I don't know why that's coming through, but that was weird. And the book that just fell is called The Primal Scream by Arthur Janov. It's been sitting up there and it just like randomly decided to fall right now. Which is all about your psychology, about trauma, nightmares. Yeah. Look at all of the things that you have, that you've planted, you have growing inside of you. And all of these like beautiful things. Like, you know, I kind of consider the egg like your soul's inheritance. Like that's like something from something personal in my life. But it just reminds me of like the things that your soul is supposed to inherit. Like when you're aligned with who you are and where you're supposed to be at in life, like you have these eggs and they're just like part of like the inheritance that is naturally yours to hatch. And so it almost just feels like there's like this intrusive energy trying to break your eggs or take your water or do something to disrupt the inheritance or whatever it is that is divinely yours, that you are cultivating, hatching, growing, whatever that is. Kind of like with this Wolverine energy at the beginning of the movie where he has like all of this going on for him. He's like found some peace. He's like settled down with this woman and all of a sudden like life catches up with him. Like I believe it's his brother or whoever that guy is, that also has the claws, finds his girlfriend. I don't believe she dies, so that's I believe I can't remember what exactly happens, but once again, like this kind of facade, like this, something isn't as it seems. It almost feels like pieces in a movie, like or in a play. Because it has like, it's like this Little House on a Prairie vibe, but it's not. Or, I mean, I guess it really depends on who you are and like what this message means to you. But It looks like you are highly talented. Like there's like a lot going for you here. And there's like almost energy trying to peck at your eggs or whatever you're growing to like crack them, like even maybe prematurely. So, and I think the best protection that you can have for stuff like that is just keeping your mouth shut, moving in silence. If you're not doing anything wrong, um, just don't tell everyone your plans. Like move in silence, like a mama protecting her eggs. Just like incubate them, like grow them. Not everyone needs to know that you're sitting on eggs, if that, whatever that means for you. So, um, yeah. I don't know if you're like charting out something, like there's something that is like newly discovered and that you're like kind of like, what is that called? A cartographer, the person who like creates maps for something that was once uncharted. And I don't know what this New Jersey energy has to do with this, because that's not going to pertain to anyone, but I'm guessing that has something to do for someone here. So, um, yeah, just be mindful of everything that you're juggling and um, just don't let anything fall to the floor. Oh, okay. All right, Aquarius. I hope that was helpful.